Where's the bookseller?
I don't know. Seems like something you know. Hey everyone, my name is Notline and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Now we're back, and in this place, we had a small animation in the last one of entering. It looks like somebody broke the glass here. Oh wait, are we back? No, this doesn't look familiar to me. I don't recognize any of this yet.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Interesting. This is practical work written by Sigmund Freud. For psychologist, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. I don't know if that's entirely true. Like, I've had dreams that are just so weird. It does not pertain to my desires at all. There was like a Power Ranger thing. I've never watched Power Rangers. I've never wanted to be a Power Ranger. Yet I had a dream about Power Rangers. It made no sense.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Very nice. Should I be reading her diary? Ooh. What goodies will we find in here? Okay, the pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Why? Why? I don't know. Granted, stuff people just don't talk to you in your head. And that's just not a normal thing usually, but at least... Oh, that's cool. But still, why? Darkwater history. Another one. Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wykewood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, strange red liquid. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, it's clear. Oh, that's why. Okay. I see. Okay, let's keep exploring here. I love how everything's so green and steamy. It's so fun. Nothing here. Where am I? What is this place? Should I know what this is? Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. A precise and illustrated... hearing sounds. Illustrated with a much detail at the first volume. This book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformation in motor disorders. Cool. Oh, nice. We're making progress in that. But it doesn't show like we're making progress. I'm one away from it being 3, but oof. Okay. I have 2 points. I'll put them to that. Unlock that now. Validate. Yes. Let me just see here. No new characters, but places we have 1. Okay. Sanders' residence. The Sanders house, all in shades of red and in gold, is impressive, but nothing matches the private gallery of Francis Sanders. The place is huge and entirely dedicated to his passion for troubling and macabre works, defaced figures of virgins, sacrificial daggers, statues of monsters, and the paintings that led him to his demise take center stage. The Shambler, a painting by Sarah Hawkins, a close friend of the couple. What happened in this room? I will never be able to forget it. See, I don't get that. Like that kind of hobby, collecting like really dark kind of like satanic stuff. Like, why would you want sacrificial daggers? I don't know. Well, I guess some people collect knives and things. I guess that isn't too hard to understand, but it's just everything that he had in there is just disturbing on so many levels. And it's like, you just feel weird to your soul. Like, you just don't feel, you feel unclean and stuff like that. That's just how it is. Oh, cool. Meet the Shambler. It is in Francis Sanders' private gallery that Pierce discovered the identity of the Shambler, a huge artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. When Pierce approached it, a creature burst forth from the painting and immediately chased after him. The beast from another dimension has such a hold on the mind of a person who finds himself in its presence that a simple glance in its direction is enough for Pierce to lose some sanity. Pierce finally managed to send the Shambler back into the painting using a dagger engraved with a strange symbol, but this encounter has left its mark on the psyche of the investigator. Still under the influence of the creature, he almost stabbed his own hand. Huh. That's wild. I did really like the cutscenes and the creature. Like, the design of the creature is cool, and it really makes me think kind of like Stranger Things, being it comes from a different dimension, and it was cool. I did like that. I did like the concept of all that. I just wish it wasn't so... I just wish it wasn't the way it was. It wasn't as enjoyable as I was hoping. Oh, the Shambler's picture. The painting was exposed in Francis Sanders' gallery, but I think that the creature no longer requires it for movement. It went to hunt down Sanders in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I do not know where it comes from, but one thing is for sure, it's starving. Did I succeed in sending it back to its world? I am not sure. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. And this is the dagger. Oh, it had the star symbol on. I couldn't make that out. I'm sorry, but I couldn't make that out. If that was supposed to be obvious, it wasn't. But that makes sense now. The dagger of the ancients. This exceptional dagger of Ottoman's origins probably dates from the XVI century. It bears the elder sign on its hilt. It apparently belonged to Parjili Imperman Pasha, Grand Vizier at the court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells that the Parjili used the symbol on the dagger to protect the court from a creature that hunted the mirrors of the palace. What is certain is that Suleiman has his vizier executed. Did he fear him after his demonstration of power? Extract from Art and Mysticism, Francis Sanders, Forgotten Objects. What? This is a lot to take in. I feel we haven't seen whatever that's pertaining to yet. Okay. An ancient amulet, probably Merit Indian. I wonder what its purpose would be. Sleeping pills, Sanders' house, were they prescribed to Francis Sanders or to Irene? Huh. Okay. Anyways, now I remember now why I'm here. We're here to talk to an expert about the dagger, which is partially the information that I'm missing here. That's a monkey. Da minky. See, like, that's a better picture. I'm more okay with that than the horrible stuff that we encountered. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. The least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustration of human anatomy and the dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. Cool. Okay. With that, we should have hit... Yeah, now it's 3. Because it wasn't 3 before. Yeah, okay. Hey, sweet. So it went up. And that went up too. Okay, good. Well, that's a good thing. Oh, hello.
Strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
You're touching it right now, aren't you? Okay, a strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore. The hound. Well, obviously I took it because I picked it up. Hey, baby, you're technically naked. I don't know if I can be showing that. She cute though. What's behind here? Can I? Sorry, I didn't want to zoom in, but how do I open? I hear the whispering. Oh, did I just have to? Okay, I can't do anything. Why? Why are you like this? Okay, come on. Show me something. Oh. Am I supposed to use that? Why does it show up like that if I can't do anything about it? I can't interact with it. I can't do anything about that. Let's just go over here, I guess.
What happened here?
I have no idea. What made you say what happened here? I don't know what it is you've seen. Doesn't look like there was a struggle or anything. Ooh, there we go. Darkwater history. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was favored refuge for citizens? Okay. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returned to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ships. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it for now, so let's do this.
Let's start over.
Excuse me.
Where did they break in from?
Oh, I'm investigating a break-in.
Blood.
Yep,
Seems like amateur work.
obviously. Not as great as I be. There's something on the floor, I saw that.
To whom does this footprint belong?
Oh. I see. I do not know, my dudes. Glass shattered. Oh.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Uh-huh. Or was it on purpose? You don't know. Anything back here? No, nothing? Okay. Well, we obviously know what he was trying to get to. Maybe that's why I couldn't interact with it.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Uh-huh.
What killed all these animals?
Oh, those are bugs. Oh, and a rat. Oh, wow. Well,
What happened
obviously,
that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
the symbol? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that neat.
Charles Hawkins?
Oh. What's with my vision? It's glitchy. That's not right for this kind of era and stuff. I'm sorry, this is just way too cool. It's cool looking, I like it. Oh man, that's just sick looking. Okay, anyways, let's interact with them. Wait, is that Charles Harkins? No, that's Doctor, right?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Is that the bad book? Oh, jeez. What?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Obviously. Why did I get knocked off my feet? So like the Nomricon or something, whatever that's
Drake
called?
put in a great deal of effort
Oh,
to hide
that's-
whatever is in here. Everything is
Drake.
linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Drake was the one in the tavern, the one with all the symbols. At least he looks like him. Oh, it's weird. So weird. So weird. Weird.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh, man. Sounds like homework. And just a lot of reading, too. All right. All right. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible it is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates equity as sharp as mine, can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe. The clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Mississauga University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Huh. Who this Drake guy, though? I think I know who they're talking about, but oh, hello. That was not here before.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I think so. From what you've said, it's quite costly to get those too.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
It's got the same symbol. This key that bears the elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings, that mentioned the in press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trips off to Cairo. Is that what it meant? It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Interesting. I can't turn it? Huh. Sold for $2,053. My gosh. Or maybe that's supposed to be $20.53. Potential buyers? Is that it? Huh. Drake. The Kelly Museum of Egyptian Wonders closes its doors. Intriguing. Okay. Oh, there it went. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know that yet, so I can't enter that. Oh, now it gives me all kinds of stuff I can look at.
Arkham editions.
Oof.
Never heard of them.
Okay. Man, there's so much reading. My goodness. A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor of Mississauga University. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and supernatural. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
How does any of this help me? The ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from Frisian language. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esoterium and supernatural. Okay.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Written by her as a translation. Okay, let me just see if this is important. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written in a legendary philosophy, includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century's alchemists. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's the same. Oh
Arkham
my
Editions.
goodness.
Never heard of him.
See, none of this is important to me.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Oh, is it supposed to be like the volume number that I'm supposed to use? Oh, maybe that's it. Opera in 8 acts by Bonivo Cinquetti, something, an infamous lyrical worker published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Wow, this is this volume. Okay, yep.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Do you have to say that every single time? A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various of rituals of invocations and rituals of curses. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W.D. Lawrence original. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Book.
Never heard of
The key text in Madame Bellis Helena Petrovna. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Stop saying it. Also known as the Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. Oh, man. There's just so many, and this is probably not it. There's probably more around here, right? No? Oh. Ah.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Ooh.
I should perhaps listen to them.
Is on cylinders. Oh, okay, so I think that's what it is. Well, what was the point of the boxes? That was so ridiculous. Would you read the book? Not if it's going to do the same thing as before. This will affect your destiny. In a good way or bad way, I don't know. Even after a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. So I don't know if damaging my sanity...
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
This is just too much. They're going way too much in depth here and stuff I really don't care about. These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of 19th century. The creator of the Theosophy, would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore of Darkwater, could be as much fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Okay. Why? I don't care about any of this stuff. None of it helps me, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Let me keep looking. See, right now I'm really wondering, is it right to look at the book? Is it not? It says my sanity goes down, and if my sanity goes down, I'm assuming that's a bad thing. But man, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I can fill up my ink. Oh, good. Well, I don't need this. Ah, but we do need this.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Volume 9.
I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay. Hang on. I think there's supposedly clues in that, so the chessboard is one thing
Queen
he had
has
mentioned.
little protection.
Okay. So what? I don't get it. What am I supposed to be gathering from this? So stupid. Holy Grail.
Chalice of knowledge.
Think there's a number? This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Am I supposed to count them and get a number? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I'm trying to search the area quickly. Hello. It said 9,
Drake
right?
talked about a particular volume.
Okay, let's look for IX.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about.
Nope.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
Oh, this is the one. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. Okay, this collection of poems was sensational, received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. This volume is part of the archive. Okay, is that it? This collection of poems was essentially received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18. So what am I supposed to do? Is the 18 a number for me then?
Like precious stones lie fixed.
Ah,
in divine
red stones.
gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so let's count how many red stones there is on this.
Chalice of knowledge.
So there's 1. Let me go off a defined feature, so that little X there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there seems to be only 5 crystals. So 1 is 5 then. Let's go. I'm going to go enter that real quick. That made a sound. I don't know if that's good or not, but okay. Alright, then what's next?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. So it's supposed to be how many pieces are protecting the queen? The White Queen? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of them. So is that what I'm to gather? Or maybe 3 because there's 3 protecting? I'm going to do 4. No? Maybe 3 then?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Maybe 8 for 1908, perhaps? Okay. Really? Seriously? What else am I supposed to go off from here? I don't get it. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's just set in the details, so it didn't count the queen as one of the chess pieces. And then 9 for the volume of the book. Man, they really gotta make them a little easier to understand. And we got it. Ooh, I shouldn't be reading that. See, why is it bad for me to read a small book with stuff printed like that, but me reading this large book is fine? It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. Ooh, don't look at that. It sees you. Oh, something's wrapping around me. Ho ho ho. Oh, that's actually really sick though. What the? I don't know what just happened, but that was interesting. Alright, I did forget to mention something in the previous games. You remember back in like my third episode? I think it was the second episode. I had mentioned that the reason I had got this game was because I saw a game trailer for it. Well, it turns out that I downloaded the wrong game. This is not the game that I saw the trailer for. The trailer I saw was for a game called The Sinking City. And when I bought this game, I thought that was the one I got. But I didn't even remember it went by a different name. They do honestly look really similar. Both games are really similar to one another. So, yeah, that was kind of my fault. So The Sinking City was the one I was meant to play, but this game actually got a better rating than The Sinking City did, so I actually don't feel too bad about my mistake. But who knows if we will play that other one? I don't know if I will or not, but still, I'm a little on the fence with this. I do not like... I don't like everything about this game. I do like the horror elements and stuff, but I don't care for like this... cult stuff. I really despise it. That's just who I am, and that's just how it is for me. But anyways, we're going to read this. Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin. Lied inside irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Ugh. See, that's the Nomicron or something like that. The book made out of skin. I hate that. I don't like to hear that stuff. I don't care for any of that. It's just not me.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Is it?
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
Was that me?
He's busy with Captain
I'm the
Fitzroy.
hot one.
He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
Who
Mr.
dis?
Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Regarding this patient, has he been drugged? Call Dr. Fuller, examine the patient.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Must see his medical file. Tell me about his symptoms. Where is he from?
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
Oh.
You know, the woman at the
Cat.
head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
I got many. Tell me about his symptoms.
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't
Really?
worry. Let's be professional, if you will.
I must see his
Show
medical
me his
files.
That...
He
That's
doesn't
not
have
possible.
one.
Don't
No.
tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
Inhaling chemicals. I don't technically know
That'll
enough,
do
but
for the
that's
time
all.
being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Excuse me. He's dead. He's been drugged.
Very
Examine the
well.
patient.
I'll examine him.
Oh, that ended it. See, how am I supposed to know what's gonna end it? Ugh, you know, it's fine.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the
Oh.
eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Huh.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Somebody was digging through the honey jar, I guess. Is this my bowl of honey? You know, like Pooh Bear. Remember that back in the day when you were a kid? You know? We used to watch that. It was fun. Alright. Whoop, sorry.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia.
Petechia.
Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Oh.
So, Doctor,
Parasite?
an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
That I
Some
am.
of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly. The state of his limbs is worrisome. He's severely dehydrated.
Did you examine
I'm gonna
his
do that one.
abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No.
I do not
Can't you
know the words
recognize
you
an
speak.
edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
Bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
He's pregnant.
Whatever
I solved
it is,
it, called it.
This man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
No, it won't.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's definitely
see signs
dehydrated.
of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's a fish person. he's a squid.
In spite of the muscle
Squid boy.
contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes, they can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
Ooh.
What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does
the
seem
skull of a
like the
baby.
skull of a baby.
Huh.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips.
Oh, don't make me look.
What can be happening?
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure
suction
you'll
cups.
find
That's what it is.
explanation.
He is turning
have
into
to.
a squid person. Well, I don't have to do anything, but his body is mutating. Yes, I deduced it.
I
I'm
almost don't
smart.
believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
That I do.
Poor
E.T.
man
stole
is
my
from
heart.
our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
Yeah,
And
he
this
is.
transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I think
pray
I'm
that it's
looking
not
at the
here.
one.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
Just
What I'm
observing.
How about what you've done to him?
Let's
Let
not.
us calm down,
Careful.
my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Doubt it.
Your imagination is without limit.
Yeah.
It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These symptoms are worrisome. I've never seen anything like this. You're turning him into a monster. I believe this kind of confrontation will get me killed, but you're
I've
turning him
seen
into a monster.
Suction cups on his fingers. His falling body temperature. His dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
A squid to be
Fascinating.
exact.
An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
He
This
knows.
amuses you.
He
Your
knows.
reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I
Yeah.
have to protect my discovery.
Suck it to him.
These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but
You
I still
disappoint
hope
me.
you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
I'm dealing with a psychopath. I'm
Was
gonna
that a
bop
threat?
you over the head.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices.
Yeah.
My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous.
It's unfair.
Can't
yeah.
we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files are proof. Yeah. Nobody mentioned crimes for now. Stay out of this. No.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it.
If she can help
I need
me.
to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Keep Mom where? Where are you keeping Mom? Can I see, like, these details they're talking about? Can I see, like, suction cups? Kind of. Kind of, sorta. I think I see them. You got any tentacles on you? Alright, cool. Alright. Hey, babe. You look lovely. But I look even lovelier.
Doctor, please.
Doctor,
My chest.
give me the news.
His
Chest burster.
perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Okay.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'm a good
I'll
doctor.
attend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
So he better not die. Oh, I will get you. You're not doing it right. Let me do it. No, I was kidding. I'll be with the Wonder Twins eventually here, but let me just have a look at all you guys. Oh, hello.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
What do you mean? Isn't this a hospital? Hospitable hospital? Is that what hospital stands for?
He
Hospitable?
broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Oh. You broken, buddy?
A whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
I don't see. What happened
did you
there?
see there?
Might as well just test that.
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Not much information to go off from. Okay. Sleeping pills. Huh. That a lady? Are you a woman? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know what she's here for though. Hey buddy. You're not dead. Good. I would probably lose my job if he was. Alright, let me keep searching.
What
A
is the boiler room
key.
key doing here?
Oh, what's it doing in
The
my
key to
pocket?
the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The
Can I
key
not-
to the boiler room.
Okay, okay, I
Not
get
where I
it.
expected to find it.
Yeah. Let me leave that open just in case. Let somebody grab it later. Oh.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Nurse, how's it doing, my nurse person? Oh, I thought that was a chess person for a second. Oh, hi. Jeez.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight.
What's on his hands?
We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Huh.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White
Yeesh.
froth, evidently because of such drooling. His
Yeah, that's
binds
what I
left bloody
noticed.
wounds.
Oh, that's
So,
what
doctor,
that is.
What should we do with this patient?
Just club him over the head, throw him in a closet. That's so bad. That's horrible. Can't believe I just said that. Keep taking care of his wounds. I don't know what more we can do. This patient has been mistreated. I think
Those
so.
basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Oh,
Excuse
jeez, that's
me?
kind of rude.
So take care of this man.
Jeez, I'm a little ferocious. Did you hear me, nurse? Huh? Hey, don't you walk away from me. I'm making sweet conversation with you. Okay. I broke her. I broke her. You're broken. Hey, you. I didn't say you could get out of your corner. You stay there. You stay. Stay. I said stay. Stay. Oh my goodness. I want to see if I can. I broke you again, didn't I? Ha! Oh, I kind of. Well, sort of. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop breaking everything. Okay, is this just it? Am I just playing doctor here? Is that all I'm doing? Oh, I didn't see you.
Mrs.
Hey,
Sanders.
cute. Oh,
God!
is she dead?
Could this have been avoided?
What? The autopsy report of Irene Sanders. The autopsy was done by Dr. Fuller. He describes a wound to the right side of the head due to a shot at point blank range and comes to the conclusion that it was a suicide. What? She wasn't that distressed. At least I don't think. Hey, did you do what I asked you to? Huh? Yeah, did you do it? Stop rubbing that IV. I don't like it. Hey, gentlemen.
May I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm
Jeez.
sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our
I
only
can
family,
be that
you know?
person.
We can't even see her medical file.
I'll examine
worry.
her myself.
I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming, but your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But
Yeah.
those are just words, so we're not budging.
That's okay.
Very well.
I understand.
At least I'll know where to find you.
Do I? You could be in the kitchen. Hey, anybody got some snacks in here? I don't know if this is up to code. That basket of apples looks good though. And I like the copper kitchenware. That's cool.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
So, what's weird with that? I don't see any problem with that. Food is food, right? Is that all scene?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. Is that it? That's all you're doing? You blocking the door?
No, you're pulling my leg.
What?
I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again.
We got
She
something.
still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
I can't believe her.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
You naughty girl. Ugh.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing.
She
that silly
don't.
goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well.
I
At least we won't have to
hate
clean
that.
for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Ugh, don't you even get me started on it. Oh, are we done? Hey, wait, come back. I wasn't finished.
Dr. Colden?
Hi. Hi. Hey, we friends, right? You and me? We hanging out this Friday night, right? You and me? Bingo? Bingo night, it's on fire, I tell you. Huh? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You had to go? Okay, it's fine. Alright, sorry. Oops. Ooh. Ah, another one. This is a very interesting book aimed at a wide public. Demonstrates how non-recognized science have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed to a certain extent to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of the century. It's amazing how we've come to the point we are in the medical industry. Like, from all this, like, not science stuff to finally having actual things that can save lives. It's pretty impressive, if that makes
The
sense.
doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Suspicious. Another book. Homo Delinquente. Oh, it's up in the top. Otherwise, I'm reading that. This pseudoscience work by Caesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predisposition. The seriousness of the study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can be drive or deceive an uniform reader. Okay. Man, they use some really big words in this
We're running
game.
out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Mr.
Can't
Donovan.
you do anything?
Can't believe it.
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Huh.
We're running out of this medicine. Once again.
Can't.
Donovan.
Oh, it just repeats. Okay. Excuse me, nurse. I'm just gonna nosy myself in. Get it?
We've been
Nosy
waiting to be restocked
myself
for weeks.
in. Huh, so we're low on stuff. Is any of this important? I don't know. Alright, well, it looks like we got a lot more exploring to do, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this one here. We've kind of gone a little over our time. Depending if I cut stuff out, maybe it won't. But yeah, so I'm going to cut this here, and we will continue this in the next episode. But we get to play as Doctor, and that's pretty sweet. I've always wanted to be a doctor. Actually, that's not even a lie. I kind of wondered what it would be like to be an optometrist, and that was originally what I wanted to go to school for. So I just, it might still be in the cards. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, this is very neat, and I'm enjoying this game. So we'll have to see where it goes from here. But with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Notlad, signing off. Later, guys.